So we thought we'd catch up to do this quick little video on the Safety Professional Practice Differently Masterclass. So the first question I thought that people might be thinking about is, why is it that you think we need to do something different? Like, can't we just do more of what we're already doing better? Or is there a different kind of case for change?
Yeah, every organisation is different, Andrew, and we know that, and context is just so important in our roles, because our roles as safety professionals are, I think, the most complicated and diverse roles that exist in organisations. So, yeah, for some people, maybe what they're doing is right, and doing that better is what they need to do. But we know from what we see in organisations that we move around in, what we see in terms of incident rates that organisations are still experiencing, that maybe we haven't got everything that we need in our organisations to manage safety. And alongside this emergence of new safety theory that's really challenging our existing paradigms about organisational safety management, I think there's a huge opportunity for safety professionals to critically reflect on their role and maybe make some changes.
Absolutely. It's sort of like what got us here isn't going to get us to where we need to go.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean throw it all out. It means what else? What do we need to change? What do we need to add? How do we need to think about our roles in ways that might bring something new to organisations? So what are you most excited about getting a group of people together and talking safety professional practice differently?
The mission at Safety on Tap that we've got is helping leaders grow themselves and drastically improve health and safety along the way. So it's very much focused on that sort of combination of us as the, not as the center of health and safety improvement, but as the enablers of health and safety improvement, if you like. And I think we talk so much about the stuff that's out there, the new models or the legislation or the whatever it is, and we don't spend enough time focusing on ourselves, as you say, from a professional development point of view, in a way that actually changes performance. And so with that in mind, in terms of this being an experiment for you and I, where the success that we're being measured on is the extent to which the people who come along to the masterclass, that their performance improves as a result. And bringing people together in a room has great potential to do that. If you put them in a training room and the tables are all lined up, and there's someone at the front who's doing a download of knowledge, which is the way that education has been done for 150 years, because it prepared non-thinking compliant workers for industrial factory work. That model doesn't work of development. And so I think what I'm most excited about is that the masterclass format, with you and I together, the dynamic of both of us as the guides, if you like, of learning that happens inside that room. And so it's not just about what you and I bring to the room, it's about what everyone brings to the room. And our job is to actually facilitate everyone to have a voice, for us to ask great questions, for us to deeply and maybe uncomfortably reflect on where we are now. And then with all of that in the mix, as we're stirring the pot, then leading everyone to a point where they can clarify and get motivated on the things that they can do in their context.